So, welcome to another Conveyancing Matters chat. I've got Lorraine and I've got a very special guest, Hannah Hillson from Search Bureau. How you doing, guys?
Good, thank you. You?
Yeah, very well.
Yeah, I'm fine, thanks, Stu. So, Hannah, it's really lovely to see you. Thank you for joining us. And, well, apart from being PCS Legal's searches provider from Search Bureau, you've been kind enough to agree to sponsor our Conveyancing Matters Q&A series, our latest Q&A series. So we thought we'd have a little chat with you, have a little chat about you and Search Bureau. So, Hannah, tell us a little bit about yourself. How did you get into Search Bureau? What's your role? What's your job title there?
So I am a business development manager here at the Search Bureau. I've been in the property industry for about 12 years, but recently came over to the searches side. I started with the Search Bureau in January this year.
Oh, excellent. So how are you finding it?
Yeah, actually, I really love it. They're really, really nice team to work for. So yeah, really, really enjoying it.
Oh, excellent. Now, Stu, how long have you used Search Bureau for your search? It's quite a while now, isn't it, with Gavin Croxford?
Yeah, a long time.
We know Gavin well.
Probably 6-7 years ago, I reckon now. We'd been using a number of search providers in the past. And because we were impressed with Gavin, everything that he did, we settled on using Search Bureau as a chosen provider.
Yeah, it's interesting from my point of view because I'm freelance now, Hannah, so I'm sort of always from the outside looking in, really. So, I mean, Stu, I'm quite interested to know, because PCS is obviously a big organisation now, and, you know, by volume, you do, you know, a lot of completions every year. So why have you stuck with Search Bureau as your search provider? Because you must get people asking you like every day.
All the time, yeah. And we do see searches obviously given to us by other search providers where we do panel work, that kind of thing. So we get to see a lot of different searches from a lot of providers. But for us, we do every different type of conveyancing that exists. So we do lots of new build work, for example. We do commercial, residential. And for us, it was just the flexibility and the way we could sort of change the platform. So if we wanted to order searches for niche types of conveyancing, we could kind of create those packs, if you want to call it that. So it was more ease of use and the fact that we could tailor everything to what we wanted.
So, Hannah, what do you think Search Bureau brings to the searches party?
Yeah, I mean, I think sort of over the last few years, the market's changed quite considerably with it in the search world. And a lot of the bigger search providers, they're offering a lot of technology and integrated, a lot of integrations as well. With that, potentially comes a little bit of cost of the slip of the customer service side of things, where I feel with Search Bureau, what we offer is both. So we do the integrations with sort of major case management systems, but we've also adopted a lot of modern technology as well. And then we're just very customer focused. So we do the basics and we do them really well. Ultimately, conveyancers want searches and they want them back quickly. And yeah, we definitely provide that for them.
I think that's a really important part there, you know, with all the tech and all the stuff that we now get offered. When you pick a search company to work with, you have to have the ability to pick up that phone. Because if there is a problem and for whatever reason we can't find the property or, you know, something of that ilk, especially with new build stuff as well, something quirky, you know, you need to be able to pick up the phone. And I wouldn't, you know, be saying anything other than exactly what is the case with Search Bureau. You need to pick up the phone anytime. There's always somebody there, whether it be Hannah, Gavin. There's people there to help all the time, yeah.
And I think you also, as a conveyancer, because let's face it, wonderful as we all are, you know, I certainly remember, more than one occasion where I perhaps should have submitted the searches and didn't. Because I was overworked, and actually to be able to ring up my search provider, forgot would be the word also, Stu, but actually, Hannah, to be able to ring up my search provider and kind of know them well enough to say, oh, you know, Hannah, God, I should have done this and I didn't. Can you help me?
Absolutely.
And my search provider would always do that. Now, this was a few years ago, but is that something you'd be able to do for a conveyancer?
Yeah, definitely. And not only that, the technology that we have a direct chat function that goes straight through to our support team. And they're all very knowledgeable as well. So it's not just the case of, you know, can you help me? It's, you know, answering all the questions that might come up as well.
And if conveyancers, for example, want, copy planning documents, copy planning permissions, Section 106 agreements, is that a service that Search Bureau can offer as part of the package, if you like?
Yeah. So it's not just the core searches that we offer. We have the AMLs, source of funds. Most recently, report on title. We've got an integration there as well. And
but they're massive. I mean, there's a massive addition. Well, they're not just add-ons now, are they? I mean, they are absolutely core part of the conveyancer's function now. As you say, the AML, the reports on title. I mean, Stu, they've just become a massive part of PCS's kind of ability to function, actually.
Yeah, I think the key with it is the flexibility that Search Bureau offer. So, you can have the add-ons if you want them, and you don't have to if you don't.
Yeah.
One of the other additional features I like are the monthly bulletins that you send around, where we get to hear about delays at different local authorities. So again, the guys are well informed that if they pick up a property in that area, they maybe know they can manage clients' expectations perhaps at an early stage, where maybe we wouldn't be party to that information until we'd put the search in hand, hadn't got it back. Everyone's frustrated, and then we're chasing to find out that may be the case. So the monthly bulletins are always good value.
Yeah, I think that's really, really important, that expectation management. I mean, because the weird thing, and I know I was going to ask you about this, Hannah, I mean, what you think perhaps are some of the biggest challenges facing conveyancers these days?
I think from the conversations that I've had with some of my firms, it's a lot of sort of balancing their clients' expectations and then obviously the growing workload. And I've heard quite a lot of noise around compliancy issues as well. So, I think
AML compliance is the worst, isn't it?
Yeah, I mean, Stu and I talk about this all the time, and we've been doing Conveyancing Matters now since around about, lockdown, really to offer support to conveyancers who suddenly had to work at home, and wobbling around on their ironing boards in their lounges overnight. That's why we started doing this. But actually, what we as seasoned practitioners have noticed over the years, Hannah, is that the actual core job and our core searches, for example, they've remained pretty static. Local search, drainage search, enviro search. It's actually the other stuff, the compliance, the anti-money laundering, as you mentioned, the source of funds. They've become the massive regulatory headaches for firms. They've become the massive areas of risk in a way that sort of oddly, the searches haven't. They've sort of remained a core part of the task, but the risk for firms is all that other stuff. So I think it's really interesting.
That's the irony. We've discussed this about conveyancing so many times now. It's the level of work on a transaction relates to conveyancing as opposed to risk is now completely out of sync.
It is absolutely. So just talk us through a little bit then, Hannah, about Search Bureau's sort of AML and source of funds products. What do they offer firms?
Yeah, I mean, what we're aiming to do really is just being sort of like a one-stop shop for conveyancers, so that you don't have to worry about going to different places to have that. So we've got all of the AMLs and all of the additional products that they're going to help you.
Excellent. So if a conveyancer, or a conveyancing firm or a head of department watching this, Hannah, wanted to talk to Search Bureau about product searches, support, etc., who would they contact? What would they need to do?
Contact me. My email address is hannah@thesearchbureau.co.uk, and our website is www.thesearchbureau.co.uk.
Thanks.
Brilliant. So just to finish off, is there anything that the viewers can maybe hear about what Search Bureau could be doing in the future? Yeah,
I mean, obviously Search Bureau, they've been going for around 20 years now, but recently...
Gavin doesn't look old enough, does he?
No, he doesn't. But over the last 5 years, they've seen quite a lot of growth, and that's obviously due down to the fact that we're very customer focused. But ultimately, there is going to be a lot more to do with the technology side, and we're going to be adopting a lot more of the tech. But ultimately, there's not a lot I can say about it, but it is a little bit of a watch this space.
Oh, excellent. So maybe you'll come back and talk to us when those...
Gavin can.
when those products are live. Well, Gavin's usually very kind, Hannah, and supports our Conveyancing Matters networking events. He's certainly done that a few times in the past. We've got one later in the year, so maybe you and Gavin can join us at that. It would be lovely to see you both.
Absolutely.
Oh, well, thanks ever so much for joining us, and pass on our thanks to Gavin and the team at Search Bureau for sponsoring our Q&A. And thank you for coming.
I will. Thank you very much for having me.
Not at all. It's lovely to see you.
And you.